Genira Design Studio.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl Lala, aka LaChelle, aka Chelle, aka Michelle, my belle. And as y'all can see, I am back with another video. Now listen, my live, it got a little messier than I intended, so I might be editing it for a little bit. Then I'll repost it for the people who missed it. But I wanted to do this video because I don't want to come off as like this callous person because that's not who I am, but I do need to keep it funky with y'all. So first and foremost, let me apologize if you hear any type of echo. I am moving out of my place and 99.9% of my furniture is gone. So y'all know how it is with a high ceilings place. You know, it makes it sound echo, but I'm going to try to keep that down. Anyway, I posted a video about a messy entanglement. Okay, I'm not even gonna sing it because I was going to sing that August Alsina song, but I don't really take SL relationships serious, and here's why. Now, don't get me wrong. For the most part, I take family relationships serious. Now, some people are just family because somebody pulled them in, but they not really solid or anything, so that's different. But like my family that I rock with, I do take those relationships serious. In fact, I'll meet family in real life before I meet a love interest on SL, quotation fingers. And here's why. A lot of y'all have to understand, I've been on SL much longer than most of you. Like, I was here when we looked like clay avatars walking around. Like, when people first started coming out with skins, I was like, ooh, and they didn't look as nearly realistic as they do now. But that's how long I've been with SL. So I say that to say this. Like I said, I've been on longer than most of you, and I've seen and probably experienced a lot more than most of you. And when I say the reason I separated seen from experience is because I watch my friends and family too get their heart broken. They get their heart broken by catfish, whether it's the person just finessed them out of money or they were just in love with the person and they were a liar and a cheater, right? I, I'm not gonna sing in this video like I normally do because this definitely is a more serious one. And I say that because let me tell y'all about one of my personal SL relationships. I was in an SL relationship with somebody who they were talking to me in the beginning and it was cool because I'm not saying exposure RL from the jump or even at all. But all of a sudden the situation went down. And I started to hear a lot of stuff in the background because the person thought they cut off their mic but didn't. And so I was like, wait a minute, that's not what you told me. Now, mind you, the person, was like, let's exchange RL numbers. You seem real cool. And they really were pushing for us to be RL. Because y'all know normally I'm not going to do that. If I can meet somebody that's like, let's just role play, I'm like, let's do it. So a lot went on in the background and I let the situation die down because it was pretty serious. And after a while, I started to ask questions. And it's not like when I ask you questions, I want information. So the last thing I'm going to do is like be snapping and rolling my neck and stuff like that. I'm going to talk to you real calm and I'm going to listen real hard and I'm going to be real quiet because I want the truth. I know you're going to tell me what you want me to hear, but I'm going to also listen for the stuff that you don't want me to hear. So this person was like, yeah, ultimately, like, I live with my ex because, economically it makes more sense, which based on what was happening at that time, it did make more sense. So I was like, okay. And like I said, I wasn't trying to be your RL girl, so I don't really care. But I was just like, I don't like that you lied to me. And that's what a lot of people don't get. People think that, oh, you wanted to be. No, I get more offended from anyone lying to me. We don't even have to be in a relationship. And it's because on this platform, you don't have to lie. You don't. I don't care if you're staying in a mansion or at Motel 6. I don't care if you live with your ex or got 1,000 smash buddies. I don't care. But I do care when you lie to me. Because to me, when you are lying, I don't think, oh, they must be ashamed. No. My immediate thought process is, oh, you're a manipulator. I have literally had people finesse me and watch them finesse others because they will get on Second Life and give this sob RL story and have people sending them money. And believe it or not, Linden's is still money if y'all haven't noticed because it doesn't just come out of thin air. But they'll get Linden's out of people. And I've literally watched somebody get money from me, from this person, from that person, and from that person. And next thing you know, they probably got more money than all of us combined because they told a sad story, right? So going back to that situation, that's what that person would do. People will play off of your emotions here and they will finesse you. And anytime I've fallen out with somebody because we broke up, I had to learn, and this is based off me doing my own spiritual work. I would be like, in the very beginning, I would be so upset. But then after a while, I don't care, right? So I was like, does that mean I fell out of love with the person? No. It means that that love didn't exist. And I'm more irritated with myself because I didn't listen to my discernment in the first place. And that's what y'all have to pay attention to. And that's how you stop getting your heart broken. The fact that the person kept, every time me and the person fell out, they go, I knew you never cared about me. I knew you never wanted me. You always looking for a reason to push me away. That's why you won't even give me your RL phone number. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Because I gave them an app number. You know, that's what I do. But da-da-da-da-da. And so they were pushing me so hard to catch RL feelings that I knew something was behind it. When people do that, usually it's not because they're madly in love with you or nothing like that. Somebody who truly loves you is going to take their time. And they're going to let you take your time. They're not going to keep pressuring you, right? That's a form of toxicity and manipulation. So I knew that immediate red flag when the person kept trying, every time, y'all, every time we would get into it, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm not here for all this, so I'm going to just go, right? I knew you never cared about me for real. I love you for real. Da, 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 just going off on me every single time. So now it's like, okay, I'm the bad guy because clearly you're the only one that genuinely loved. That person didn't love me. And that's okay because I didn't love them either. Right? But that's another SL lesson because that's not an anomaly. That happens all the time. I've watched people fall in love with people who were married. The person would be phone boning and stuff with them in different rooms of their houses, making up excuses. Matter of fact, I had a dude who would have us on the phone all day while he was at work. And I say us because it was poly. Have us on the phone for hours. Y'all, I'm talking about like 8 to 10, maybe 12 hours, depending on how long he was at work. And then when he got home, all of a sudden, it was, okay, let's get on SL. He might get on the mic and stuff like that. This man was married. And he tried to, the thing was, even if it was, well, I just stay physically with my wife for economical reasons, because I understand when you have two sources of income, life is much easier. So I'm not going to cap like that's not a thing. But when you have two sources of income, life is much easier. So for some people, a breakup isn't just about, okay, emotionally this is over. They got to figure out their finances. I never knock anybody's hustle like that. But keep it a buck. If you were staying with your wife because it was, for the money, then say that. But people will tell you that I'm doing it for the money and still be sleeping with the person, still be claiming the person on other platforms. And then now you looking like, and I just played a hand and you cheating on somebody that you probably looking in the face every morning and every night telling them you love them. You laid up with this person. You cuddling. You, what do they call it? You spooning. And they thinking that you just down there playing like 2K or, I don't know, what else? NFL, whatever, any of the Madden games. They thinking that you down so calm, all that. They thinking you downstairs gaming and you caking up with women, trying to get them to fall for you for real. Or men. There will be women married with kids and be cheating with their SL partners while their husband is at work, and then get mad at their SL partners when the SL partner isn't giving them their undivided attention in real life. They get mad at them for not logging on. They get mad at them for not sleeping on the mic and being full-blown relationships. And that was one of my situationships that I went through. This person told me, oh, I'm with my ex because of money, but still sleep with them. Okay, that's your business. You ain't going to be sleeping with me. And then it turned into let's link up in real life. How you trying to link up with me in real life if you still physically sleeping with your ex? That's nasty. And it wasn't a let's link up so we can hang. It was like, let's link up and let me eat that cat. That's the type of stuff they were saying to me. So when y'all ask me why I don't take SL relationships serious, or if you feel some type of way when I say it, this is why. And that's the same person who would be like, you don't love me for real. I knew that this is all just a game to you, da 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 da, and laid up with their ex. Laid the fuck up with their ex. And every time I would catch them, I would like, they would slip up, right? Because they'll just be casually talking. And I'd be like, but I thought you said ex, right? Not nagging them, not jumping on them, because I want the information. I ain't going to act a fool when I want you to tell me something. That's one thing I know. This is chess, not checkers, baby. All that screaming and cussing out and slash your tires, I'm not finna do that. Because then you're going to shut down and I'm not going to get the information I want. I'm going to talk to you real calm because we chilling out here. But I would catch that person in lies all the time. And instead of just being like, oh, my bad, or, oh, I meant this. Why you always questioning me? Why you always questioning me? You don't believe nothing I say. Because you always lying. Sorry, y'all. That's a moving truck outside. But you always lying. That's why I'm always questioning you. And I got to make sure I protect myself from you. See, you think it's insecurities. You think it's jealousy. It's not none of that. It's not none of that. But you're not about to play me either. So then when this person and other people would get in my box, man, I'm just so messed up. You know, my money just so messed up. I'd be like, dang, you can't ask this person? You can't ask, because you're not about to finesse me. And people do that here. Some people here on SL would try to make you think that they are in love with you just for the money. And I think, and I know y'all like that happens in RL. I know it's worse on here because it's easier for them to get away with it. RL, you can start asking questions like why we don't link up or why you only call me during this time. On SL, that's not necessarily the case because they can be anything they want in world, and they can literally be giving sweet nothings to you all day long, and then their partner walk up, they cut off the mic. Oh, we just playing around. This is part of our role play. And you be in love. I don't watch people cry. I don't watch people be, I don't want to say the word. I watch people want to commit some type of self-harm. I watch people want to reverse life, right? Behind SL people. So I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't let myself slip like that. That's why I be like, I just want to role play. So I'm not mocking y'all when I talk about SL relationships and loves. I'm not mocking people because there are people who have fell in love. They did a whole documentary on couples who make their RL living as a SL couple. There have been couples that literally met on SL and unfortunately left their RL partner to be with their SL partner. It doesn't always turn out good because you usually lose them how you get them. But there have been real SL love stories. But I lied to you not. It's been almost 14 years for me, if not 14 years. I ain't even looked at my resume lately. But for every 90 love stories I hear, at least a good 85 of them are fails. And they're toxic fails. And they're painful fails. So I don't want no parts. Sorry, not sorry. And I even had a friend who she used to tell me like, oh, you think that you protecting yourself by keeping yourself emotionally disconnected from people, but you're not. You need to love people, da 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 da. No, sis. I see what they doing to you too. And that's not on no disrespectful stuff, but you a good person. And I see them breaking you down every time. I don't want that. Like I said, there's usually like out of 90, there's like 85 people who do really well in SL relationships. I mean, who do really bad, but it's like 5 who do really well. They'll get married, they'll move in RL, all of that. But the other 85 people be hurt. Why do I want that? If I want a relationship, I'll go get one. Y'all have no idea how many people I curve in RL. So if falling in love on SL is your experience, I don't mean no disrespect. It's just not for me. Look at my kids. I got bots. That should tell you something. That should tell you something. I got bots. I just can't. Like, I love y'all. And it's no shade to people who do SL relationships. But I just wanted to make that clear because I didn't want y'all to think that I was coming on here mocking y'all or trying to make you feel bad for falling in love on SL. It's not a bad thing. And if you're able to do it and it's successful, good for you. It's just not my thing. And with that, y'all, let me know down below what you think. If you watch the video to this point, go ahead and leave a sunflower in the comments. I love y'all. Peace.